Fam, it's 49 time. 49, go to meeting time. Smooth, I see you. Smooth. Woo, fam, this is it. Imagine being a 49er player right now, sitting around thinking, man, I don't know, did I make this cut or not? It's that time. Ooh, I feel bad for guys sitting around waiting and not feeling confident as whatever they put out on the field. Is it going to be efficient enough for the coaches to give you the nod, or do you have to try overstarting somewhere else? Anyway, 49ers tough decisions today. Shanahan, final 53. Never the final 53. See that? That's interesting, isn't it? And contrary to, it makes sense with the way that things are going this season with the injuries, guys dropping like flies right and left. I mean, NFL start 2025 season is 2 weeks away. Now, it's like every franchise in the league has until Tuesday to decide whoever will be staying and whomever has to go for now. And this is why I figure what Shannon's alluding to when he says the 53 is never the 53. You could be on standby, you find another job, go ahead and take it. But know this, we got your phone number. You could be back at any minute because there's a lot of guys that are marginal cut. I mean, they were good, but they didn't have priority or over this next guy because we have to have him for whatever reason that sort of negates whatever you did. But you did put yourself on display for other teams around the league, and you could be gone within minutes after you walk off the place. Niners this season won't have the luxury of just choosing the best of the best due to the long list of injuries on the roster already. You probably heard about some of them already. Aren't they frightening? Frightening is the word. I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see, though, how the matter is handled by the 49ers. So to the phones we go to speculate and anticipate how the Niners are going to assemble that final 53, include players who just recently signed. We just signed there's about 4 or 5 guys. I can't imagine. We can't get rid of them. Is Robbie Chosen going to make it? How about Travis? See, these guys, I don't know how you're going to do without them. They did too good. Then again, it was a preseason set, and it doesn't mean anything. I know, but Jesus Christ. Well, we'll find out. Following last night's game versus Giants, Coach Shanahan shared key injury updates. And I go over these just because I want to share this pain. Isaiah Prince, the dude that's bigger than any lineman on the front, suffered a knee injury. We watched that as he was sitting down there rubbing his knee. Oh man, why? Tight end Braden Willis sustained a neck injury and didn't return to the game. Quarterback Tanner Mordecai suffered an ankle injury. Mordecai said, I'm tough, I'll handle it. Came right back in. You saw him limping around there for a little bit. He straightened up and had one of the best games. I didn't know Tanner Mordecai could play like that. People said last year, Michael, you're the one who told me Tanner Mordecai could play football. And I said, Michael, what Tanner Mordecai you talking about last week? I mean, was the Raiders? Tanner got let loose week 1 against the Broncos, right? He looked awful. The Niners believe cornerback Jacob Robinson suffered a broken arm. They didn't confirm that today. I was waiting for that, but they believe he did. I think somebody already said, the arm is broken. The forearm is broken. WTF. Shanahan also shared that Jacob Cowan could miss at least 6 weeks due to that torn hamstring. It used to be just a hamstring, whatever. Now it's ripped, torn. How does that feel? I have pulled both hammies before, and I thought I was going to die. I was just a wimp. I'm laying there, and every time I stood up, gently, baby, gently, walk like you walking on eggs, Ronbo, man. So you know how to tear it? Oh, shoot me like I'm a horse. Oh, and linebacker Tater Bethune didn't play because of a sore back. Jordan James, broken fingers, pretty close to return, though, and is considered week to week. It's a good thing, too, Jordan. You know what's coming up next, don't you? And you got a lot of competition. Now, you heard about the running back they brought in, didn't you? But Jordan was sitting there saying, why they bringing him in for, man? Taking snaps away from me. Most football players, I don't think that selfishly, but most of them probably do. The most intriguing news out of that particular report during this morbid messaging, the 49ers expect Jauan Jennings to return for week 1. Kyle at least does. 49ers hope to get Michael Williams' knee, Upton Stout, calf, back at... Well, we need a... I don't know if you're old enough to have seen MASH, but we need, like, over in the corner, big MASH, have tents, everything all set up over there. Because that little blue tent they have, that's not enough. We need doctors and people who can attend to people right on the field. I mean, it's just ridiculous. A MASH, we'd be the only team around the league. We got these guys that, it's just, but on Jennings' calf injury, Shanahan said, I expect him back. I think he should be back from it, but you never know with his calves. Fast forward. Tim Kawakami. The 49ers, if they don't get to beyond this stalemate with Jauan Jennings, will be placed on the IR. Oh, snap. What? And the first thing, permanently? You put him in the IR, that's it for the year? Well, you can't do that. You wouldn't do that. That's just, no. But what they could do, put him on the permanent IR. But he'd miss up to 4 weeks. You know what I mean? Jauan's got, his salary it's at 6 or 7, something like that, right? But the incentives in his salary require his presence on the field. There's a lot of them. I'm not going to go through all of them, but they total up to about 10 mil at the end of the year if he can reach them all. He reached them all last year. It's not hard for him to reach those incentives. So I don't know where he's going with this. Now I'm starting to be concerned. Bro, if you're really this unhappy, go out and bust ass next year, have a good season. And if you have to go next year, maybe the 49ers might figure out something they can keep you. Or you've already put on another show. You can go get a job somewhere else. Man, come on, man. You can't sit back, man. Don't let them put you on IR. JJ, come on, man. Oh. Niners made the trade for Brian Robinson Jr. from the Commanders. Official today, as you know, to make room on the roster. Malik Knowles. Hey, fam, was that Malik Knowles yesterday was cutting up? I know his name was Malik, but was his last name Knowles? He was waived to make room for Robinson. Aside from the criticism from critics who boo everything the Niners do, the trade has been praised by fans and media, especially considering the Niners' need for help at that position. You can't get enough running backs. The 49ers, and I'd be willing to bet big, I would bet big. You could get 14 running backs in here right now. All of them healthy right now. By week 15, 14 or 15, we're down to 2 at max. I don't know what it is about Kyle Shanahan's system. I'm looking around the league. Did you see the Chargers? The Chargers had one guy yesterday. You lay him stretched out on the field. He looked like he was hurt, but they had one guy. We had how many? And just me, as it sounds, the Niners cut running backs Patrick Taylor Jr. and Corey Connor. You get hurt now, man. You got to go. We don't have time. Rookie running back Jordan James has been out for much of training camp. James did not play any of the 3 preseason games. But then again, his finger's getting better. He's coming back anytime now. He better. Jordan was drafted in the 5th round, so you just can't throw a 5th round pick in the garbage like that, though. I'm not. He probably knows he's not going to get cut. CMC's running back 1, Robinson Jr. Is running back 2, Isaac Guerindo's running back 3, Jordan James is going to be on the teams not getting cut. And at this hour, Jeffrey Wilson Jr. is quite possibly contending for a position in that room as well, but that's too many running backs, isn't it, fam? I don't know that Wilson wants to be on the practice squad. He really does want to stay with us. Okay, anyway, I hope he does. Meanwhile, Shanahan spoke briefly about what the plans are for Robinson, saying we brought him here to be our 2-back. And I've always been a big fan of Brian. I loved him coming out of college. We were pumped that he was available, and we were pumped that we were able to get him. Unquote. You know. Here's the thing: why we can feel good about that. If Kyle went and labeled him, when's the last time you heard Kyle label anybody running back two. As soon as Christopher McCaffrey came, there was no such thing as a running back two. We don't have one. We have some people that can come in and spell Christian on occasion, and he didn't even say that. He just showed by his actions that's the way it's going to be. Now, this is good. Running back two implies that this man will have a role. That means you're not going to be running CMC 18 to 25 carries a week. He did that a couple of times last year. 25 carries in a single game. No, it was last year before last. That's why he had the year he had last year. And this kid's capable. Give him the ball, Kyle. And then, and you could, Christian does other things besides run between the tackles. Oh, it just makes you mad. Do it. And the preseason, good thing it's over, because everybody's getting a little crazy. Even the players get a little crazy. They're ready to hit somebody other than their own people. So who will survive the cut to be dubbed Niner in a part of the initial 53? Who will wind up on the practice squad or on the injured list? All that needs to be decided by Tuesday. 49ers good playing yesterday. That's a good thing the 49ers played yesterday. Give them a little more time to put a little thought into what they're going to do with this roster. Regardless of what the Niners do, the last night's preseason finale against the Chargers may not be the final time if you had a 49er uniform on to put it on. For those who don't make the cut, yesterday Shanahan did tell the troops, quote, you spend all this time to figure out your 53, but it's like I tell our players, the final 53 is never the final 53. We've seen that happen a million times down through the years anyway. We've got to pick out 53 here in a couple of days. We've got to figure out 16 practice squad guys as well. We've got to find out who's healthy, who's going on the IR, who's going to be on the PUP, things like that. So there's still a lot of work on. We'll make those decisions on Tuesday, but we're not going to stop making them as the year goes by. It goes on, unquote. Fam, I just want to know, though, can I keep Jeffrey Wilson, fam? I was watching clips of Jeffrey yesterday coming off the field. Man, I like that dude, man. I really do. And the organization owes Jeff anyway. You know, Jeff rescued this team a couple weeks ago. Is Jeffrey Wilson 3 weeks? He rescued that running back room while guys in that unit were dropping daily with one injury after another. And there was Jeffrey come out like, fans will be back. Yeah, all right. Jeffrey, thanks, man. So it wasn't all the way Jeff Wilson Jr. during the win over the Chargers last night, but he just needs some time to get into condition, okay? He was just laying back, not doing nothing. I thought he was still with the Miami Dolphins, actually. But he is still capable of helping the team. My dude rushed for 41 yards and 1 touchdown, 11 carries. Will the Niners keep Wilson around in at least a practice squad capacity past Tuesday? Or better yet, might even make the 53-man roster. Washington State, I ain't in there. I'm biased as can be. So they say, Ronbo, who you got, man? All right, you see him, I don't have to tell you about that. You got Robinson Jr., of course. Keep eyes on Garendo. We got a draft pick. All right. Hey, look here. I ain't through. I know how many that is. Let's just consider Jeffrey Wilson. Don't pencil him in. I need him. I'm putting a vote in right now. So if y'all want to sit here and argue like a jury over a murder trial, we'd be here for 16, 17 weeks. I ain't playing, man. I would be so serious. You keep it Jeffrey Wilson Jr. Shouldn't answer that question, though, last night. Just got a shot. Love Jeff. One of my favorite players over the years, and it was great to get him back in here. I thought he's done a good job. Thought he's going to gotten better each week, just getting back into camp, and thought he made some good cuts tonight. He's definitely going to make it hard on us. No, he's not, Kyle. Put him on the cut. Put him back on there, Kyle. I'm telling you right now, do it. But good, Jeff. Jeff was delighted to be back home. Jeff, and I loved it when he said, good to be back home, back in front of the faithful. I started choking up, man. I was happy to see him back. I didn't want to see him leave in the first place. Trent Williams ran up behind him, called him a bell cow, walking across the field. I've viewed that clip so many times. And talking about how cool it was to be back home. Gosh. Don't cut him, Kyle. Put the spotlight on Nick Martin, fam. Dude is getting better, and the pace of him improving is picking up with speed. There's a vapor trail behind him. That last night was a different Nick Martin than the Nick we witnessed in his preseason debut. He was all over the field last night, playing as if word had been going around the locker room that he was on a cut list. I blanked out last night. I said, fam, who was number 45? I forgot. Who was number 45? Somebody embarrassed and came right. Ronbo, Nick Martin. What? Damn. I remember week 1. Every play on defense, Nick was either coming out of it, off of it, or walking away. You see 45 walking away. Is that 45? Man, that's Nick Martin. Dude out here looking like Dre Greenlaw. Martin finished with 8 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 forced fumble. I mean, a whole night's work. It was like he hit for the cycle if we're talking baseball. Nick came to work last night. He was no slouch last week either versus the Raiders, but still. 6 tackles last week, 2 tackles for loss, and a sack. But Martin, he woke all the way up all around the field last night, making impressive open field tackles on both defense. He put him on special teams. He was still, Nick admitted last week that his head was spinning in a bit week 1 of the preseason, but he's got his head on right now. After the game, Nick's good. I definitely feel like it's slowing down from the first game until now. I feel like I'm growing a lot. I'm just excited for the journey, and I'm excited to see what will be in the next few weeks. D winners, watch your back, boy. Watch your back. I don't know what's going on with Nick, but it ain't over. Good Lord, he was playing his ass off. Shannon took notice of Nick, too. And commented on his improvement, as well as what may be ahead for Mrs. Martin's baby boy. He says, we love guys who run and hit, but there's a lot more to football than just that. Kyle, Robert's gonna no. Don't. I thought he was gonna start coming up with stuff to say. Then, you know how Kyle does. He'll take it in and put it back out. But he goes on to say, but that was the thing that we liked about him the most. We've seen him practice a lot, but I think you guys can also see. You've seen in these games that each game he's gotten better. Duh. There's been more of those clips and less mistakes. I think he's got a real high ceiling, and I love he finished camp. I love how he finished out today, and I expect him to get better and better as the year goes. Keep that energy, Nick. Keep that energy. If nothing else, I want you to push D. D Ford ain't no slouch either, but keep the pressure on him. Yeah, he can get better. And if you're behind him, I know he can get better. And, we are famous for keeping the linebacking room. Man, it was hard not to get excited about Nick. It was 45. It was 45. God. Now, Nick's going to say it, too. The guys are really taking me under their wing, and I'm learning and growing each game. My main goal is to just get better. You got it, dude. You're on it. Yeah, well, everybody's noticing Nick. Talk about locker room support. There's one more thing. I said the new kid on the block, Sky Moore, is already getting acquainted with developing a bond with the Niners in the locker room. Everybody's here. Hey, yo, what's up, guys? He wasn't on the team to beat. No, he wasn't with them year before last. Was he on that team to beat us? Maybe. It's probably maybe that's how the 49ers noticed him in the first place. In fact, I think he was. He's been with them for 3 years. How long ago did we come to the Super Bowl? Mrs. Moore's baby boy said yesterday that he's fitting in well in the locker room so far with his new Niners teammates, and coaches doing what they can to help him make the move. Said Sky, quote, the guys, what I've seen so far is they've accepted me. All the veteran guys, all the coaches have helped me make that transition as smooth as possible. And good thing, too, because our new guy is going to need all the help he can get and understanding as much as he can of Shanahan's almost intentionally difficult offensive playbook for wide receivers. So to start the season. Word is that he is not looking around town to get himself acquainted either with the place. He's all over that playbook and system. So he should be all right. He says he's some similarities of what Andy Reid does and was running a lot of what Andy was running as well. So hopefully he'll get it soon. Fam, The floor is yours. Hey, fam, if you want to expand upon what you said yesterday, if you got in here yesterday, any takeaways you got? Yo, Ellis, man, you said, you know what? You said when you said my boy was running around there like he had shin splints. I mean, he may have, because I mean he ain't been working out. So listen, Jeffrey Wilson Jr. could play better football than that. All right. No, I don't want any negative vibes about Jeffrey Wilson Jr. I want him to make this team. And also, fam, maybe briefly mention what you're thinking about the 53. Is it people like Gibson go make? I mean, man, this is gonna be rough. Smooth. Sucker Free City.
Ronbo.
Yeah. Smooth.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. Better than usual, actually. Smooth.
What's up, Patrick? What's up, Snap? What's going on, bro?
Oh man, I'm just like I'm going into this. I see. I got a problem. I don't know if a lot of people might have it, but I got this thing about getting too close to players on the team. If Jeffrey Wilson and Travis, if he gets cut, I'm gonna be hurt. But you know, he got a shot. They like him. Smooth.
NFL change every day, bro. NFL change every day, at any time, any moment.
I know. Smooth, you want to add anything to
players, bro?
I know. I try not to do it. But fam, you got any, because I know I had to cut you off yesterday, because short and quick. If you want to add anything from what you expound upon what you were talking about yesterday from this game. Also, real briefly, Smooth, if you can run down maybe just who's going to get cut, because giving us all 53 rooms or 53 players in every room is going to be too tough.
What position? I got you covered. Which position?
Well, the wide receiver room and the running back room is definitely comical, man. I mean, you know, and the quarterbacks.
Wide receivers?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as wide receivers, we have Jepa Clowney. He's right there. He's still injured. He's up for 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, we have, news on Kendrick Bourne may return too.
What?
Because New England is looking to cut him, so he could be back. He could be in, he already know the Niner system. But I'll say, man, we have Ricky, we have JJ, we have BA.
We might have Jay.
We have, who else?
You mentioned Calvin, but he's going to be on the IR for a long time. We can keep a spot open.
We have Jordan Watkins. Them keepers right there. Everybody else, they're for grabs, like T.O. Juniors, Hodgins, who else? Taylor. Their practice squad are cut. Because we can hold up to 16 on the practice squad.
How many wide receivers you going to keep on the practice squad?
Probably 4.
Okay, that's a quarter.
The ones that's not going to make it.
That's a quarter of the practice squad. Okay.
They're going to practice squad, but then again, we have to see if they go pass through waivers. They pass through waivers, then we can bring them back.
Okay. Because you remember that rule last year when they were talking about you could have a couple of extra offensive linemen at game time?
Yeah.
How does that add up to these figures? Oh no, you got to draw from the 53, don't you? You don't get to have 55.
I don't think they changed that.
Yeah.
See, that's what makes it so difficult, because then say you have injuries on both sides of the ball. Who you going to keep and put on there on that short list?
Man.
Especially if they started.
Man. Oh. Right. I mean, it's crazy because we're gonna lose the wrong people. I just know it, and they're gonna go out there and you're gonna get looking for it. And somebody's gonna pick them up real quick. Any one of those, like that guy Moss and Colby Connor, you cannot.
Oh yeah. By the way, JJ, yeah, that's heating up too, bruh. You know his agent is right.
Yeah.
Drew Rosenhaus.
Right. And Drew's not playing.
They're seeking $25 million a season, bruh. It's not going to happen.
Wait, how much?
$25 million. It's not going to happen.
Oh God!
A season. It's not going to happen. The Raiders is the only hottest team on there that's interested. But they're trying to see how it's going to play out with his cap and all that. If he come back and he have a physical and pass, then either sign me or trade me. That's what it's going to come down to. One or the other. They want the X for 25.
And they know they can't.
Remember I said
They know
that?
the 49ers aren't going to pony up that much. So he really does want to get
Remember I was
traded.
saying about 14 to 15?
Yeah.
He already getting 15 on this contract right here. I looked it up. He's getting 15 on this contract right here.
Annually?
He won 25.
Wait, annually?
Yeah. That's what he's getting on this contract, straight up, guaranteed. But check this out. He had one good season, close to 1,000 yards. Now, Drew Rosenhaus, you know how Drew Rosenhaus is.
Yeah. Famous.
He's not going to budge. Not going to budge.
No.
I mean, let's say he's under contract. He signed it. You take chances. Hey, I may blow up this next season, but you already signed a contract. You just thought that through. You didn't think it through. So,
That's true.
And the way receivers dropping off, we need that money, man.
And Drew knows it, and JJ knows it, and that's why they're putting their thumb down on the goddamn scale.
That's where the stubbornness coming in at on his side now, bruh. Once he's healthy, Raiders get and then get their receiver, bruh. They rookie, they speedster, 4'4", 240.
Wait, who are we talking about getting back from the Raiders? Are we getting a draft pick or a player?
Yeah, we getting the rookie speedster that just came out. Plus, we getting the 4th round pick for Jennings.
I don't like
That's
it, but
what's on the table right
you
now.
got to accept it, but because God, that sucks.
Yeah. But see,
Okay.
nothing's going to move until we come back from this fake ass calf injury.
Yeah, that's what it is now. There's nothing wrong with his calves.
Go and take the physical, bruh, and see if you're healthy enough so we can move on. Because the 7th is right around the corner on that plane to Seattle, bruh.
Oh yeah, minutes.
We go be there
minutes.
before the 7th. Get there we go fly there on the 5th so we can work out and everything.
Yeah.
Get accustomed to the field and everything, the environment. So,
Smooth's
bro, he
gonna
got.
work-
Hey,
it's
don't
gonna
have
work
to deal,
out.
bro.
It's got to work out. I need him. We need him. Well, we got into
man.
that so hard. We
I don't
ran,
call
we
with
ran
no one player, man. Ain't no
God,
one player
no.
bigger than the team, bro.
ain't that's gospel truth too.
We ain't no
Smooth.
suckers, bro.
Yeah, sucker free. Fam, we ran the clock. I knew when we was talking we was gonna do it. We got to go. I'll be back midweek though.
All right, bro.
Hey, after the cut, actually.
Oh, y'all have a good one.
All right, you too,
All
Smooth.
right, fam.
Have a great weekend,
All
fam.
Preseason, you know what it is, 415. The Bay. West
Smooth.
Coast, I'm out.
Smooth laying it down, man. I forgot Drew was his matter.
Ronbo.
Matty. Everything else pales in comparison. You just heard, I don't know. I have a problem with the back of the jersey. I've been told for years, don't be invested in any feelings in individual players. If anybody harps that all the time, it's the Big Show. Big Show has his heart is like, ice when it comes to players. It's all business with him. But I guess you got to be like that in order to be able to be a businessman in the office. But as a fan, it's hard to just delete that kind of passion. Man, Manny, what do you think about it? Your takeaway from yesterday's game or anything that's going on?
Some people are just that way.
I know. I don't know.
It's tough. We get so emotionally attached to certain people, man, and but then I laugh at it, man. It's like we don't even know any of these dudes. There's like millionaires that don't know us.
I know. You just appreciate what they do on the field, and they're like you're my hero. I haven't forgotten that catch that Jeffrey made against the Cardinals that year when we were down in that game, and somehow Wilson got loose, and Jimmy hit him perfectly, and he heads on into the end zone, and we win. Oh, I thought we lost that game.
Yeah.
It was my boy Kyler out there making me mad, and we still got away. Okay, let me stop. I get carried away.
Don't get yourself worked up, Ronbo.
No. Manny, what are you thinking, man?
I was gonna say also too. I saw a funny little clip. Like I think it was just some of the guys coming in like pre-game, into the stadium and stuff. And it was just funny. The one thing that caught me, like, they were walking in like normal, and then like Christian McCaffrey, he's riding an electric scooter.
Good.
And I'm like, I like it, man, because keep that
Weight off
keep
his
that
legs.
Achilles good.
Yeah.
Yep, I love it.
I've
that was
seen a
funny.
couple of guys do that with the electric scooter thing. It seems like becoming a fast around the NFL. Not
Hey, why
everybody
not?
does it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I would.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, you know how far it is from the
Heck
parking
yeah.
lot to the facility? That's a good 5-10 minute walk.
Well, and I envision, if I were an NFL player, I would envision being a player that would be less injured than most because I'd spend a good chunk of my money on my body, man. I'd
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure I was just tuned up good, dude.
And like Fred Warner says, why don't they all take a page out of his book? Fred's telling Bethune, man,
Yep.
don't even talk to me about any tips. I need for you to get your diet right. And what he said,
Yep.
get your diet right and something else. I said, come on, man. I got to tell you this. You guys, Fred's a model.
Crazy.
How often do you see him get hurt? He's out there all the time. Even last
Yep.
year, he played with a broken
He
leg.
doesn't.
Come on. Fred should hold
Yeah,
classes.
dude. Like, who does that? Who does that?
Nobody. But him.
Uh,
He's missed 2 games
I
the
saw
entire
him.
time he's been with the NFL. In all these years.
I saw a little clip of Fred Warner sneaking up on Dre Greenlaw over in Denver when they were there.
Oh, I saw that clip too.
That was pretty good, man. I miss that guy, dude.
Oh, we all do. And something said about attachments, man. I was so hurt when Dre left. I got over it, but God, man, you're part of what happened in the last few years, and none of us are going to get over that anytime soon.
No, and at the same time, he's still Niner fan.
Yeah, that'll never change.
No, not unless he goes crazy and badmouths us for some reason. But I don't see that happening, man.
Nah, it's
Like he's got too many good friends over here.
Exactly.
It was just a business decision.
It was. And the 49ers, in fact, did offer him before he left. They flew to his house, remember? And he said, nah,
Yep.
I need to go where I can be the man. He just needed to go where he could be in charge, like Fred. And I understand that. I don't appreciate it, but I understand it.
I get it. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. Yeah, it is what it is, man. So but it still sucks, dude. I was sad, real sad about that.
Well, who are you going to be? What players have you got any that are going to bother you if they're not on the roster Wednesday morning?
Yeah, but I'm drawing blanks right now.
Because I got Travis Gibson, I got Robbie Chosen. I mean,
Wilson Jr. better be on there.
I mean, that goes without saying for me now. Wilson Jr. Man, if Sebastian Valdez does not make this team,
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Man, come on, man. What does he have to do? And look
That's
at
really-
it. He's not got nothing
serious.
but upside. You know how much of a monster he's going to turn into working with Kasurk? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's no joke.
Because he's already got
There's a big upside there.
Oh, the raw clay is right there. And that shot he put on that
Yeah.
quarterback yesterday.
Ooh, yeah.
You'll
Ooh,
remember
buddy.
Sebastian.
You'll remember that for a while.
He probably's rubbing it now.
A little reset.
Check for eternal bleeding. And
Oh man, yeah. No shit.
what are you going to do between Carter and Mordecai? Tanner won that job yesterday.
Oh.
Man, did we talk about that? Tanner won the job yesterday, didn't he?
I think so.
I keep asking people that. Everybody agrees. Nepotism's going to get it, though.
Yeah,
Carter's staying.
it's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Well, Manny, we're
So
gonna
I
find out.
just hope that. Yeah, I think Mordecai's a better decision. So what are we gonna? We're rocking 3 of them though, aren't we?
4. Rourke's. I don't know how they're going to status him, but Rourke's. They're not. He's going to make the team. They like him above everybody in the camp that's not named Brock Purdy and Mac Jones. Actually.
Yeah.
So.
True story. Yeah. No, I don't think we're doing as bad as we think we are, man. Like we need to keep our heads up and just we haven't seen the real playbook yet. We haven't seen these dudes really in action.
And it's coming up real soon too. Man, we got to go.
Yeah,
Well, I
it
tell you
is.
what,
We got a little college football too.
I know.
coming
Right?
up.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes.
Warm it up. Warm it up for us.
Man, he was see middle week.
All right, buddy.
I can't wait.
Yep.
All right.
He did. I always look forward to it, man. You're like family, bro. All you guys.
You know I agree. All right, fam. See you in a bit.
Night, bro.
Night,
Love
buddy.
you, man.
Love you back, fam. There he goes, Matty. Triple A.
What's up, Ronbo?
Wait a minute. Slap. 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 I know you ain't taking no shots at Smooth. You guys gotta be careful, man. I'm real sensitive about certain things. It may not even have nothing to do with policy. If I see you saying anything bad to the ladies, if I see you saying anything bad about Smooth or anything derogatory, boy, that's immediate ejection. Oh, hell yeah. I'm telling you, watch it. Walk lightly, trolls. Walk lightly. Hey, Triple A, go ahead, man.
Yeah, what's up, Ronbo?
You know, I'm worried, AAA. You know, I was just telling you, man. I don't want to see Jeffrey. It'll ruin everything if he gets cut. I thought he came back in and saved that room. He deserves better. Let me get started. What are you thinking? What did you take away from that game yesterday? And anybody you don't want to see cut? Because I only mentioned a few names. But I got lots more. But what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Nick Martin looked good last night. I mean, he was flying around, making tackles.
Who's 45? I didn't know who that was. He didn't look like that in week 1. I would remember this number. If it's 45, let me look up. He's getting up off the ground, making a play. Whew. Nick. Can D hold him down, Triple A? How long can Nick? Because I think Nick may have up a higher ceiling. D's a badass, though, making no mistake about that. But Nick is out of control good. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how, D Winters holds up, during the season. So
that's another thing.
Yeah, that's why they drafted Nick Martin, just in case. I mean, I don't want D Winters to get hurt or injured, but
I agree.
Just for like an insurance policy. So yeah.
You cannot have too many. Our linebackers will I tell you, Triple A, we're gonna lose about 3 or 4. Curtis Robinson. Curtis Robinson has to be on this team. Curtis Robinson, like I said last season, before he got hurt, Curtis Robinson was the best linebacker out there not named Fred Warner. He was a badass. Then he got hurt. And this year, when does he come back? He started to feel better. Pick 6. I said, you know what? I don't know what they're going to do about Curtis Robinson, but he better not be leaving. There's another name I should put on my list of people that better not be leaving. Curtis Robinson and Mahoney. Man, for that, man, baby, if it's up to you, Ronbo, we keep 195. I'm just saying. Go ahead, Triple A. I get emotional about this team, man. Some of the players on it, they're too good.
I mean, yeah. As far as for the receivers, are you worried about Jauan Jennings?
I mean, I'm extremely worried. I just wish he wouldn't be unreasonable. I know he's almost 30 years old. His clock is ticking. He doesn't have time to come in and do work for less than what his pay grade should be. I don't know that he's a wide receiver 1. 25 mil is upwards of wide receiver 2 for sure. So I don't understand why Jauan doesn't pull his boy back, Drew Rosenhaus. I don't. Smooth says he's already getting 15. That's what I had picked out for him. For his role on this team, 15. I understand if you go to another team, maybe your role goes up another level and then you can get paid, but that's what you need to work for now. him and Terry McLaughlin, is it McLaughlin? Yeah, they're kind of in the same boat. They're very good. I mean, JJ's not Terry, but the thing is, they're in the same boat. They feel like they ought to get paid what they're worth, and there's a lot of players around the league should get paid a lot more than they're getting for what they're worth. You can't go asking for the organization to just bust the bank just to pay you. I mean, you can, but you're not going to get it.
Yeah, I mean, from last season with the BA situation.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like Jauan is asking like,
30 plus.
like he's not asking. Yeah, but Kyle did say he does expect him to be back.
He
I don't know.
He believes it too.
Yeah.
I wish he could compromise. Okay, he wants 25. How about 19? You're not going to the poorhouse being $6 million short. Pfft, come on.
Right. But the one name I don't want to see get cut is Chase Lucas, because from the last two preseason games.
What was I?
I mean,
he's on my list too. I forgot about Chase all of a sudden because he did something good yesterday. Chase Lucas. Yeah. He can't get cut. He cannot get cut. We need him. And I mean, we really need him.
Yeah, I mean, he's more like a depth piece because,
you move him around
like,
the
in
field.
case, so, and I also thought Sebastian Valdez looked pretty good last night, too.
He's looked better and better every week. Fam, we got to pull up. I tell you what, I'll be back midweek, and I can't wait till it's cut. Boy, we're going to be either mad or content or just have to learn to deal with it. One of those three feelings, God. All right, fam. I'll see you midweek.
All right, Ronbo. Have a good night.
You too. Night, AAA. Yeah, how did I forget about Chase? And Mahoney's bad too. He's a good boy, a good player too. Hey, Lorenzo, get on. Lorenzo, get in here, man.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Hey, let me do it for you. Bleep them Cowboys.
Fuck sideways. That's what it is. How's it going?
Hey, Lorenzo, one thing we can appreciate though, that little episode from Michael Parsons. I kept watching that clip yesterday. I watched it about 4 or 5 times. Michael laying in street clothes, laying behind the bench, sleep.
Yeah, I know what's going on over there.
Hey, Texas boy, your boy. That made my day.
Yeah.
Always a dumpster fire going on in Texas. Lorenzo, did you watch that game yesterday?
I watched parts of it. Yeah, I watched like after the first quarter, I think it was. It's already like good, so
We were losing.
it's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I think we were losing. Yeah, we were losing that first quarter, right? Yeah, we were losing up till the half, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get that fucking NFL Plus on my phone just so I could start watching it.
Okay.
Wow, couldn't even find a place to,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it was pretty good, but I think everybody's just trying to make the team, and they all look good. I'm not really going to be disappointed anywhere, I don't think,
no,
I mean,
whoever keeps is
yeah,
going to be good ball player. Yeah. I mean,
when
Jake,
you,
Jake Moody's still making
when you
people
think
crazy.
of who's coming back,
When
you think of who's coming back real quick,
Lorenzo, say one more time. You fade in and out on that one. Say one more time.
Okay, yeah, because we got a bunch of people coming back here too, So
I know, but they're going to manipulate that. They're going to be placing them on the IR and this and that and waving and.
But I mean, they got a good look at the people that they needed to get a good look at,
Yeah.
'Cause Collins, they're not going to cut Collins, really, He
Wait,
didn't
who?
play, those other
Collins.
guys.
The
you know,
draft. He's a second round draft pick. You can't cut him anyway.
Yeah, so I mean, at least they got a good look at what they've got, you know.
Yeah.
So that part was pretty good, and we kind of upgraded at running back. It looks like, you know.
Yeah.
So
we'll see Robinson Jr. Man, he's running back too. Kyle just told everybody, including everybody in the locker room.
Flat out.
This is RB too.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got. I guess he's pretty quick. So I'm excited. I'm
strong.
excited. 2 weeks away, right?
Yeah.
So,
From today. Exactly. No. We play.
yeah. So,
No, we open up on Sunday. I was getting Key Thursday. Yeah. 2 Sundays from now we'll be in Emerald City looking for the wizard. So yeah.
but I just been listening the past few times. Kind of funny, you know. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm excited. See what some CJ West coming back, some Alfred Collins getting some time. You know, I'm excited to see those guys.
I mean, Alfred he's getting better each week, you know, because he came in. You see him on the sideline, and boy couldn't breathe. I said, Alfred, let this be a lesson to you, man. You can ask for your money, but don't come in embarrassing yourself being out of shape.
Yeah.
And you look smooth.
But I think that was a league thing. That was a second round. The first guy pulled some shit that he wanted guaranteed money.
Yeah.
So then it just kind of went like a little domino effect, you know.
So about 30. Actually, all 32. I think all 32 teams, the second round pick, I ain't signing Jack. What you gonna do? Because the dude over in San Francisco's doing this, I'll cut your ass. Can you imagine trying to play hardball with one of them dudes? Yeah. Second round pick.
Yeah. So
it didn't work.
So yeah, I think we'll be all right. I think we'll kind of just weather the storm, you know, start of the season. You know, we'll know where we're at by the second, third week, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just more excited than anything. So I'd like get on and say fuck everybody and fuck them Cowboys.
Texas boy,
right,
Texas boy's off in here too, talking trash. All right.
Yeah, I gotta take care of some shit, smoke some weed and stuff. So I'm gonna go chill.
Okay, yeah. I understand that.
Y'all have a good night. All right.
Rizzo, thanks for checking in though. I'll see you later in the week.
All right.
All right, Phil.
Have a good night, bang. Later.
As 49 fans, we maintain a level of cool. That's all there is to it. Papa J maybe will go ahead and pull that restriction when referring to Rams fans. Y'all know I don't like you. But only thing that my people cannot do is talk about your mama, your sexual orientation, and your race. Everything else is a go. You don't have that same luxury. I'll cut your butt. Yeah, 49ers house. You know, you guys always talk about whose house is it? And when we're there, you know, we say Niners house, and y'all can get the hell up out of here. Clown meat. Hey, Eric, come on in, man.
Yes, Buckwind, how you doing?
Doing great. Season's about to start. You know?
Yeah, I mean, so I missed the game last night. How did Moody do?
You know, he didn't disappoint. He did the Moody.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny, though? And like Kyle just keeps saying things like, no, I understand the talent he has. But you know what they did? When Moody missed that, when Moody set both the special teams coach and Shanahan on fire, Jake kicked the ball out of bounds on one kickoff. They put the camera on. Kyle was livid, and the special teams coach, they were pissed. I think if anything happened yesterday, it didn't get in the media. They didn't let anybody catch him. But I bet you Kyle and a special teams coach told Jake, listen, Jake, okay, our patience is running thin, all right? Just to let you know, I'm not trying to worry or scare you. I want you to stay relaxed. But God, either straighten and show up, or we're gonna have to do something for this. At a point, Eric, at this level, you can't treat these guys like high school, junior high, and elementary school. Yeah, you're getting paid a lot of money to be better focused than that. I'm tired of you, Jake. You can do better than that. We seen you kick the ball 60 yards last week, and now you can't kick 30 yards. You can't get the point after. That's focus and that's concentration. If you lack that, you cannot work for the 49ers. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I was with the stick, and when I went, but he missed the decimal point, I'm like, oh, wow.
It's getting worse. He acts like that guy.
Surprising.
You know, Eric, I don't know if you were a good child or a bad child, but I used to try to pull numbers as a kid. You know, if I slid by or I got away with something and my mom or dad didn't catch me, I'd run that play again and see if I can get away with it. See? Because no repercussions if I can't get caught, if I'm not good. So, you know, you keep doing something wrong knowing that nothing's going to happen. I think Jake may possibly be resting in the back of his head. What are they going to do? I mean, they know I can do this. I don't know, for whatever reason, I just missed that. I'm okay. You know,
Well, Jake, what are they going to do? I got a feeling, Jake, you're about ready to find out what they can do.
I know. Bleep around and find out, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think you...
Damn right.
Yep.
God. Oh.
Huh?
I mean, it's just no pressure preseason game. You can't focus. So what can we expect next week or the week after or during the whole course of the season?
You gotta be focused.
Especially as a kicker. I mean, you actually, a kicker's job.
Your job is you're not on the field as much as everybody else is, so like
he has a main
you're
team.
not on offense or defense, so all you can do is kind of get into that mindset. Yeah.
But Eric, can you imagine how difficult that is, though? I mean, I don't do it, so I'm not. I don't have to. But the thing is, I can imagine you're sitting there. You could be sitting there 35, 40 minutes an hour, maybe less, depending on how the 49ers, the offense is moving. You could be doing the point after, but you could be sitting there for a long time and get within your own head. You've got to sit there and think about things like, I can't choke today. Go on the sideline. You ever see kickers during the game on the sideline? They got the little net set up and they're kicking into it. Maybe Jake should do something like that. Keep your mind off of things that don't need to be in your head at this particular time during the course of this game. Keep your head in the game. Go over and practice. So don't sit and do nothing and chew the fat with the guys who hold the ball and the snappers. Go over and just continue to kick the ball. Find something to take your mind off of it and keep your body in the spirit of not making a mistake. He's going to do it. Eric, you're going to love it. If Jake comes to the tee next week, we play you 3 times, you can be guaranteed sure he's going to only make 2 out of the 3 max.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Whew. So I just hope we're looking at the kickers, to bring him in. I'd work about right in front of Jake as Jake comes over now. I'm not telling him. And as soon as they show up and they come on over, all right, guys, go the West Field over there, and I introduce you the snapper and the holder. Morstead, he'll show you what to do. And don't tell Jake. And as soon as they come over there, Jake looks, who are these guys? I just want to see his face when he.
Heck, these guys are kickers. I just know it. Yes, do we all.
Yeah. I'm not playing with you, Jake. God. Because Kyle, I keep forgetting our defensive coordinator's name. I mean, special teams, but man, they were pissed. It's funny how the camera crew knew to put the camera on him when Jake was screwing up to see what the reaction was. Yeah. Kyle looked pissed off all day anyway. I mean, he really did. I thought it was because of some of the play on the field. I think Kyle was pissed off because of Jake and Jake only. Oh.
Well, if it was only Jake, we're going to probably find out on Tuesday if it was that big if a lot of that was Jake, because that's cut down day.
You know.
The big question,
And Eric,
if it is Jake, who's
You know-
particular?
we'll have one between now and tomorrow. Hey, Eric, keep your cut list and tell us about that midweek because we're looking for you. Okay, and I want to hear about who you don't appreciate getting cut and that type of thing. Okay.
Yeah, I think Valdez is going to make the team.
Oh, I do too. Actually.
For you guys.
I think so.
Yeah, I think.
Right.
I really feel like he's going to make it.
I hope so. Eric, I'm going to see you midweek. Always love talking to you too. All right. Have a great night, Eric.
What to do, Ronbo? What's going on?
Anthony. Oh man, I'm trying not to think about it because it's not nothing I can do about that cut list. JJ has added to the pain and worry. What do you think?
Well, see, Ronbo, you know, JJ. What JJ failed to realize, you can go get plenty of wide receivers that can play his role, Ronbo.
Well,
see what I'm saying?
Well, to a
and
degree.
from what I hear, been hearing,
to a degree, because but JJ, he's got chemistry. We got to get somebody here to get some new fresh chemistry.
And what makes JJ special is his physicality and how he blocks.
Oh, he's a beast.
That's right. But for the role that he played, when we drafted him to replace Kendrick Bourne. So from what I can hear, Kendrick Bourne is going to be used. See what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I mean, I was hurt when Kendrick Bourne left too. I knew he deserved the money.
I like it. Kendrick Bourne he was a funny dude, man.
If we get him back.
Oh, Ronbo.
Mm-hmm.
You see Kyle, when they interviewed Kyle, he said something he ain't said about no other running back.
I know, right?
He said we brought Brian here to be RB2.
That's what I was saying. Kyle never calls
I can't believe
RB2.
ain't nobody talking about. I can't believe I was the only one told you about the boy got robbed and got shot in the knee.
Robinson Jr.?
Yeah, the running back that we picked up.
I know.
I don't think
nobody's talked about that.
He didn't get 1,000 yards. I was like, Ronbo, not only did the boy get shot in the knee, Ronbo, he got shot twice, Ronbo. A shot to the hip and one bullet hit his knee, Ronbo.
This dude,
and for that boy to come back and get almost 1,000 yards, Ronbo, man, come on, man.
This dude is like a black Rambo. You know what? This is like, he probably stood there. You know, he's so tough, he probably sat there and did like Rambo. He probably wrapped his shirt around it and pulled the bullet out himself with a Bowie knife. This dude is tough. I didn't know about all this. God.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Ronbo. They said robbed his what's called yet, and they shot him. Well, you know, they shot the bullet hit top of his car. Ronbo, they tried to shoot the boy in the head, man.
God, see, I worry
about.
He
ended up taking a bullet to his hip and one to the knee.
So that means he's from that neighborhood.
And the comeback, Ronbo, to come back after that and get almost 1,000 yards. Shoot.
We hear about this every now and then. Some of these kids coming out of certain neighborhoods, they don't know they got to stay out of that neighborhood now. Damn.
You ain't lying, Ronbo.
Wait, Roberts, I said Rambo. R-A-M-B-O. Black Rambo.
Ronbo, one for.
Go ahead.
Jordan Hill, the basketball player.
Yeah.
He comes over here. He comes to his neighborhood every year down here in South Carolina. The last time we did it, 2 people got killed, man. And he said that was the last time he ever come. So every year he'd come down there to a big party.
You know, I love
But
our
after them
people.
people got shot, one dude got killed, one person got shot. He said, "That's it."
You know, you need to know.
So,
Hey, and it's not being racist, especially if you're a black person. My sister's the same way.
no, it's sad.
She will not
It's
go to
sad,
certain
Rambo.
areas.
You can't go back to your old neighborhood or at least somebody trying to rob you because they think you got money on you.
Yeah. Like
It's
Ricky
sad. It's sad,
Pearsall.
Rambo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, look there. He probably there. You look at Pretty Ricky said, "Oh, this little pretty boy, I can take it."
Mm-hmm. Bleeped up and found out about that. He took a bullet through his own ass, you know? I love it. You know, I see. That's why I do not go in the streets unless I got something I need to do. I really don't, because I've seen All Star Luna and some other guys. When I first came in, I seen a chat, and they're talking about 14-year-olds, 14 years old. He's on the campus,
Yeah,
some
Rambo,
school, shooting at people. Oh, come
These kids
on,
they're out of control, Rambo.
man.
They're out of control, Rambo. Well, Rambo, you can get that thanks to the government, though, Rambo. Telling people how to raise their own kids, how to discipline their own kids. What?
Wait, and don't forget about
Rambo,
the
happen?
hotline. And don't forget about the hotline. I didn't have it. We didn't have it as kids, right? But you can call child services if you think your parents are abusing you. If they're trying to make you behave, they will be right over to straighten that matter out.
Rambo, I had one of my homeboys. We was at work one day. They called him, come pick up his little boy. So he picked up his little boy. He said, "You know, the little boy looked at him and told him." Came home, and he started fussing to get on his son about clean up his room. His son was like 8 years old. You know what he told my homeboy?
Please.
Now you know, Dad, if you put me too hard, now I call them people and they go.
See? Every kid is aware of that hotline. You can't, you're right.
They're used to their advantage, Rambo.
You know, some people are abusive of the children, but I would bet 75% of people are trying to make their kid behave. Oh, yeah.
Rambo, you know my homeboy did too.
Real quick, because we're running. Go ahead. What is? You ready? Because I want to hear it.
Whooped his ass anyway. When the police came. What he told the police?
Now you go ahead.
To wear this on my child. You can take him with you. The cop said, "No, sir, no, they won't be this, sir."
But Anthony, we gotta go. I'm gonna see you midweek, man. God, what's going on? Hey, think about the cuts coming up. We're gonna talk about that midweek. All right.
All right, Rambo.
All right, fam. Have a great night.
All right. Yeah.
And let's go out to PA way and bring him in. His white chocolate Trey.
White chocolate coming in hot, baby. What up, Ronbo?
Hey, I want to ask you though, are you still working on Slam Dunking?
Ronbo, I've been working on that ever since we talked about it, man. I've made no progress. That GPT was right, man. All my haters were right, man. I'll just never be able to do it, man. I can't even get to the rim.
Don't give up. Don't do it. You got to get this done.
I'm getting stuffed by the rim, Ronbo.
Well, you know, that only takes just a little bit more leave. You do some calf work and make sure you take your vitamins, drink your protein, and you can do it. This is a milestone you got to get over. Chocolate man, hey, but you saw that game yesterday. You didn't check in yesterday. You saw that game yesterday, right?
Ronbo, I saw a little bit, man.
Oh, you saw highlights?
I didn't really saw a little bit. Yeah, I saw a little bit. You know, when they get to this stage, like, you know, I'm a diehard Niners fan, but
sure.
It's, you know, there's no starters and stuff.
You know, it could get boring.
You know,
I agree. After the first quarter, it becomes just going through the motions, seeing guys that are not going to be on the team next week and that type of thing. They're out there screwing up. Junior Bergen got drafted in the 7th round. He could be on the street next week after we picked up Sky Moore. Bergen went out there, of all times, to make a mistake, and they only got him for one job, what it probably it is. He's going to be a punt and kick returner. Junior went out there, the ball hit him in the chest, flew up in the air, and the Chargers picked up the ball. I said, Junior, oh my God, you must be drinking it from the same fountain as Jake. Man, what's wrong with you guys? This is not the time to make these mistakes. Oh.
Wait, when you say Jake, do you mean Shank? Are you talking about Moody?
Shank Moody, yeah.
Oh my God!
You renamed him
Ronbo.
already. He did it again.
Oh.
He's 2 out of 3. Jake.
How do you follow up? How do you follow up a 60-yard field goal to win it with a missed extra point? You know what I mean? Like I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that when I saw
still
that.
don't. And
then kick the ball out of bounds.
Oh. He's just accident prone. You can't have that.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. It's one thing to have a bad kicker with the yips, but man, I'm certainly glad that we spent a 3rd round pick on him in the middle of a championship window. I mean, come on, Ronbo, come on.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I agree. And Dante Pettis, how many times have we made a mistake between the 2nd and 3rd round? I mean, come on, guys. Stop it with these picks. We do better in the 6th and 7th round.
I've had a take before, man. We should just trade all of our picks for 5th rounders. For 5th round
we've
picks
all said
because,
that. Yeah.
Like that's where we do. And you know what, man? Like here's where I'm at, man. And this, I got to come in hot. Usually got a hot take every call.
Waiting.
You know what? Like, I've been talking about Robbie Gould before. Like, where's he at? I hope they have him on speed dial. But like, I'll tell you this, man. The chat might not agree, but like Justin Tucker, man, he's out for 10 weeks. And again, man, I don't condone what he did. I really don't condone what he did at all. But that's a guy, man. That if we're competing for a playoff spot, and if we think we're going to go deep, like they might have to kick the tires on Justin Tucker.
Yep. Because you can't trust Jake. What did Justin do exactly? You see, you don't agree with what he did. What did he do?
Oh, Ronbo, it was like a Deshaun Watson type of ordeal. Like
He didn't learn
it was like sexual assault. It was like sexual assault. And I'm telling you, it ain't pretty, but like he's out for the first 10 games. But
he's lucky
that's a guy where I mean, I know he had some issues last year. Like he wasn't great, but I think he was battling that case on the field. You know what I mean? So I mean, he's a guy, man. You gotta keep. Yeah. Now the other thing, Ronbo, I wanted to come in and say is there was another caller before me, man. Said something about Jauan Jennings getting $25 million a year.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Ronbo, I had to pull it up, man. You know, the guys in that range are like Devontae Smith, Nico Collins. Ironically, Debo's kind of in that range. There's no way. If that's the asking price.
And he's 30 years old.
If that's the asking price, Ronbo. Yeah, 30-year-old, man. Like, there's no way, man. That's got to be back down in like the 15 to like 17 range. For me to feel
I think one more, 2 more, but that's it. You're not going past 20. God.
No, 25 is egregious. And honestly, I know Rosenhaus, he's a shark.
Yeah.
But man, like if that's the asking price, man, like,
Drew's gonna lose money too.
Double down on some of the young guys.
Because Drew's gonna lose money as well. Because the 49ers aren't gonna deal that. And so what are you gonna do now? Drew, you gonna shop him around everywhere else, talking about $25 to $30 million? It's not gonna happen. So what are you wasting his time and yours? So I really wish he'd come to his senses, or JJ talk to him. Because Drew's probably told, listen, sit tight, trust me on this. I can get this money for you. No, you can't. They're getting ready to ship me out. They're gonna put me on the IR next week if we don't stop this. And put him on for 4 weeks.
That's the other thing, Ronbo. He's injured right now. You know what I mean? So he's got doesn't have a whole lot of leverage in that regard. And don't get me wrong, Ronbo. I think he's like the perfect player. Shanahan receiver. He has a great role with us. But Ronbo, I mean, they can't overpay for a guy like that, man. That they got to be smart with some of that.
We've got too many.
I don't really see that.
It's not going to happen. We got too many elite salaries now.
Yeah, and they got to start looking towards the future, man. That Brock contract's going to start kicking in here soon.
Next year.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, so they got a little bit of a buffer on that, but man, they can't do that. Especially, they have a lot of stock draft capital and guys like Watkins and Pearsall, Ricky Sent, and so again, man, they can't really do that, man. They can't afford that.
And JJ knows it, and so is Drew. So maybe they're trying to get him out of San Francisco. Chocolate, we got to go though because we got a few people on the line here extra that we usually do. Let me see
right.
midweek after the cut where we're all going to get either pissed off, delighted, or just don't know what to think. All right.
All right, Ronbo. Yeah, you know me, man. I'm usually pissed off, man. I'm an East Coast guy, man. But hey, Ronbo, love talking to you, man. Let me get a Niners roller real quick.
Hell yes. Niners! Like chocolate. Slam dunking.
Wow, Ronbo, mid-season form, man. I'm trying to get there to the Dunkin', but, man, I love you, man. Love the platform, man. I'll talk to you later, man.
Thanks,
bang,
man.
white chocolate out.
Love right back at you. See you midweek. All right. Let's, hey, Mr. Block, I stay the bleep out of trouble. No last year's BS. Mr. Block, guys, this is the thing, these guys, they don't realize the magnitude of how good they've got it. Don't mess that up with some petty. I still can't get over Shannon Sharp. He lost. They just wiped him out of everything. Behind what? I ain't going to repeat it. Fabian Moreno. Give a shout out to my recent deceased nephew, Jaden Homicilo. Oh, one time, Ronbo. It's G-Block. G-Block. Man, we go back. I am terribly sorry to hear about this. You hang in there, fam. He may be gone from your sight, but he ain't gone. So, Jaden Homicilio. Jamel, come on in, man.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Jamel, man, we sitting around here trying. We've discussed a lot of things tonight, and one of them has something to do with how bad the world is. Other things are nothing we can do but sit back and try to stay out of the grinder before we get grind up. Because Jamel, you know what? Some of the things you hear outside of football, it's a good thing there is football. Because if you pay attention to everything that's going on around you all the time, boy, you talk about we'd be looking like Kyle Shanahan was looking yesterday. Shanahan looked really miserable yesterday.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
his lip,
and we know
tight.
why too.
Yeah.
Yep, him and the special teams coach. I seen that view. I said, man,
cameraman, you just want to take that camera. God, they were pissed.
Man, you know what? If I was Kyle Shanahan, I would have been like the big tuna, Bill Parcells, and who was that? Mike Holmgren.
Yeah.
You also had Andy Reid. And you know what? Well, I've seen one of those NFL presents, and I've seen Mike Holmgren told one of his players, like during the season, he said, "Come here." He said, "Do you want to be here?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, you just let me know, and we'll ship you out Monday." I would have told him that. I said, "Man, Mike Holmgren ain't playing around."
I mean, you get tired of people. You let the leash out, let it out. Give him some slack. He'll be okay. He's a kid. He'll be right. Now, that can go on for a little while, but we can't go on all season like that. Jake Moody is
right.
Oh, Jake. Come on, man.
Man, you know what, Ronbo? I'll get to the point. You say, you know what? I'd rather call up Jeff Yeager, Indianapolis coach, kicker, the one that Peyton Manning called him idiot. He said, yeah, our idiot kicker. After he shanked a few, he said, yeah, our idiot kicker.
Because we're out there. Just say we're out there on the field. We're busted butt. We're getting hit. We're feeling pain. You're coming back over. Shake it off. Get back out there. Go through it again. Here he comes. He ain't even got any pads on. He doesn't need any. And he goes out there and he's got one job he works on every day. He doesn't even get tired in practice. And what does he do? He misses wide right. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? We worked hard to get that ball to the 10-yard line, and you shaked it. Oh, as a you get in touch with your emotions by playing ball. You remember getting mad a few times? Sometimes you get so mad you can't believe it yourself. And Jake, he can do that to you. Oh.
Yeah, man. And I'll call some players up, but I'll call one of the Grammatical brothers out of retirement and say, hey, man, look, you want to make some money? Come on in.
Well, because the
Grammatical brothers, those boys were hyped.
Yeah.
Yep.
We had 2 last year, remember?
I'll call Kevin Butler of the Bears. Yeah.
They didn't choke it up all the time. And you can depend on Jake.
They didn't.
He's consistently now doing that. It's not just here and there. His mind is gone. Jake may quit, Jamel. I can see that. He'll probably just finally say, I don't want to be a burden to this team, but I got to tell you the honest truth. I just don't believe I can. I don't think I can do this anymore. I would say, Jake, You know what? Thank you very much. And you know what I'm going to do? You're going to get your full salary. You're a rookie. We're not going to not pay you. And I'm going to tell you what. I appreciate you letting me know this, and we can move on. Your life will be better. My life will be better. It'll just be right. Everything will be better. Let's call it a mutual breakup. All right.
Right.
Maybe
he can go in from there and give himself an office job
or something. Yeah, because this is not
something.
This is not a job for the weak at heart. I mean, you can't mentally. You got to be tough.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. So, hey, you know what? My assessment from yesterday. I hope that boy Robinson make the squad because the one who made that pick six.
Oh, Curtis! Curtis gonna make it. If Northridge, they'll keep him for special teams. Curtis ain't getting cut. They would have kept him last year. He got hurt.
Yeah, he did get hurt, but I thought that was a good thing he did. I said, all right, let's hope he make it. What's his name? Been working pretty hard. He may have a spot. Tyreek, your own boy.
Oh, Tyreek. Well, no, Tyreek will definitely be on the practice squad. But
on the practice squad. I see him making it. A couple other folks I definitely saw that will make the squad. And on the opposite, on the Chargers, whole Jerry Rice boy make the squad.
I know, right? Yeah, it's family. Chase Lucas played. Chase played all day yesterday. What does that mean?
Yep.
They just needed him out
there.
He
make it.
You think so?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Chase has got to make this team. They call him back and put him on the practice squad. They'll definitely call him back. He made the practice squad last year, but Chase on the 53. It's gonna be hard to pick the 53 this year. We just got to going through all the wide receivers. We have a boatload, and we ain't keeping all of them.
Yeah. What's up with JJ?
Drew Rosen. I don't know. I don't know.
Boy.
We're going to find out, though, because the 49ers are going to – Tim Kawakami, he made a report out saying if they don't come to some decision before next week, JJ's going to find himself on the IR. And not the permanent one. He'll be out. He'll be out for 4 weeks. That's going to hurt him. He'll lose money. He's got incentives in his contract. If he fools, man, they got him between a rock and a hard place now, trying to leverage him back on the field. We'll see. We shall see.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, Jamel, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna see you Wednesday, Tuesday. Yeah, Let's find out what the cut, so we can all get
Tuesday
mad.
Or Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday you're coming back?
Yeah, for sure. I think fresh after the cut will be perfect. Emotions are still riding high.
Okay.
All right, fam. I'll see you then.
All right. So when are you coming back? Tuesday or Wednesday?
I'm pretty sure Tuesday.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you then.
All right, fam. Looking forward to it. All right, Jamel.
All right now. Yep, be easy.
You too, fam. Hey, yo, Ellis. All right, Jamel. Ellis. Big Brick is right. Chase did all right. Outside quarterback better in one game than Luda did in 3. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Hey Tony.
Ronbo.
Tony, time has arrived. Judgment Day has come. As the Lord looks down upon you and says, on this date. And the guy sitting there, he was a guy that didn't believe, right? I didn't know you were real. I didn't know. If I'd have known, I would have behaved in a better way. I'm going to write a movie on that subject because it's always intrigued me.
Is Shanahan included in that, Ronbo?
Oh, he's got to be one of the stars. I wonder how he's going to get judged. But Tony, did you see yesterday's game?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
More evaluation.
Yeah. Because I did not know 45. I mean, all I kept thinking was, who the hell is that? I didn't know that was Nick. I forgot his number because I didn't see him do much in the first game. He was busy last week. I didn't know who that was. This week I found out it's Nick Martin. Oh my God!
Yeah, I think he was the biggest improvement. Ronbo
from week 1 to
first
week.
Game, he missed the tackles. He was overrunning plays and things like that. But he seems to have got it down to a fine art now. His
jitters are gone. He's
looking
ready
good.
to play. Yeah.
He's ready to play, yeah. So, the linebacker room, I suppose,
it's
going to be hard to pick.
You know, last year, Fred got hurt last year. Wouldn't it be last year if we would have had Nick Martin as he is now and D. Winters as he is now, they could have absorbed while Fred was hurt. Fred takes off a little time. Maybe he heals up. But he's out there banging on that bad leg, banging on it every week. It probably just couldn't heal. But what if you gave Fred about 3 or 4 weeks to heal up last year and we still maintain the same pressure and then bring him back? See, you got to have this guy. D and Nick could probably run it.
You've got to, if you go room by room, I mean, you've got to just evaluate which rooms have got the best players and therefore you might have to hold 1 or 2 extra players in that room for depth.
Yeah, you got to.
And sacrifice on some other rooms, you know what I mean? But
which room?
Anyway,
that's a good point, Tony. Which room could you trim the fat? Because if I got Curtis Robinson, D. Winters, and Nick Martin, I'm cool. I'm not as good as I would be with Fred, but they'll hold it down. So yeah. But
just keep in mind, Ronbo. I mean, these guys got told that you're not allowed to spend money, so we are now the discount 49ers. We're going to try and win this ball.
We spent a lot of money, though. Some of our guys are the highest paid players in the league.
Oh, yeah, the ones that succeeded in getting that contract, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
I think we got one of the highest payrolls in the league.
The newcomers have to suffer,
they got to earn.
Sorry, dude. They're in there having a meeting with Shanahan. Look, my hands are tied. I normally would have given you this much, but
you got to say that.
The bozos at the front office won't let me pay you, so got to let you go.
You got to pass the buck. Yeah, at least you don't feel bad about telling them. Yeah.
Then the dude ends up on the Kansas City Chiefs or the Seattle Seahawks and whoops our ass,
individually. Because God, I don't know. It just they got $47 million to play with until midseason, and if they see anything, they're probably going to go after. But the 49ers they've got to accumulate cash. That's why they're able to sign all these guys. It's a financial plan. It's a strategy. This is why they can't deviate from it too much often. I understand it. I don't appreciate it, but I understand it, kind of.
Well, the $47 million, Ronbo, you've got to look at it as a safety net, just in case something happens between now and mid-season, and they can sort of dig themselves out of a hole.
That's the thing.
So it's good to have some money left over. You know what I mean?
And
if you can flick that over, add it to next year's money, it'll be even better.
Oh yeah, because unlike a lot of organizations, the 49ers actually are in the top 5 of teams that have surplus cash. So,
I mean, like Jeff Wilson Jr. What do you do with him?
Oh, that's really a soft spot with me. He'll get
if you
picked.
put him on the practice squad, someone's going to poach him.
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to handle that.
Yeah, there's a lot of players like that, Ronbo. That what do you do with them? That's why I said you got to look at room to room, and the one with the most talent that you can't afford to lose. Well, you might have to carry a few extra players in the shittiest room. You can probably sacrifice a few and say, well, we'll see what we can get mid-season to bolster this room and that room, and
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard.
But Tony, at the rate of injuries we have, we can always manipulate that IR and PUP list. I got a feeling the 49ers got a plan for that too, because they don't count against the roster count. There's all kind of clowning you can do to make that work.
The other thing is we've got to look at, are they going to poach anyone from somebody else's practice squad? Have they got any plans for doing things like that? So
they're going to have their eyes open.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you poach them off a practice squad, you have to put them on the 53, don't you?
Yeah, you have to, immediately, or else you leave them where they are.
Yeah. So it's going to be tricky.
And Tony, also, the 49ers are going to keep their eyes. You know how they go. If we see anything that's going to make our team better, we're going to look into it. If anybody gets released come Tuesday, the 49ers are going to be in his face if they think he's that good. So yeah.
Well, we'll see.
But if they do, JJ's going to be pissed. Oh yeah, you can go give him some money, but I can't get none. It's really a touchy thing.
Well, Shank Moody, he's living up to his name, isn't it? God. But, you said 2 out of 3. You know that song, Ronbo? 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Meatloaf.
So we'll see how he goes from here on.
Jake, man, he better take this seriously. He really needs to grow up, Jake. How old is he? I mean, Jake... that kick out of bounds just did it. God.
I mean, was he that bad in college, Ronbo?
For everybody who watches college football, they said no. It was damn good.
Okay, so
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so they must have changed up his routine or something. These guys, leave him alone. If he was good at college, let him kick the way he was kicking in college.
Well, maybe.
He was that good.
That might be one.
Well, they've reduced his
3-step to 2.
If you want to call it yeah.
Because you're trying everything you can to straighten him up, Tony. Just
kick from one. Oh. Listen, just kick from one hash. All right. If the wind's blowing this way, you aim at the left post. If the wind's blowing the other way, you aim at the right post. All right, and just kick from the same spot all the time. That way, your routine doesn't change.
I just hope he knows that.
Who the hell knows?
Take anything for granted with him. Tony, the clock ran us. Okay, Tony, I'm going to see you midweek so we can get really pissed off about the cuts. As you know we're going to. I'll see you then.
All right, brother. Shout out to Evan Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon, 49er Brian, Resident Bastard, and the Smooth Operator. Frank, I haven't heard from Frank for a while. Come on, Frank, give us a fish sandwich, bro.
You probably. Oh, real quick, FYI, 49er Brian just got a surgery yesterday. He's doing fine.
Good boy.
Yeah. All right. All right, man.
All right, my man.
See you Tuesday. Cheers, Tony. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Let's go check back in on Ellis. Big Moody needs smelling salts. You know what? They should try that. Try everything. Because the man, Mr. Block Ice, your wide receiver, DL, running back, and OL depth, in your opinion, I think we got that already. No, I guess we didn't. Yeah, we wanted to talk about that because the wide receiver room is just overflowing. Running back, both rooms are actually overflowing. As you mentioned, offensive line. I hadn't thought about that because I don't know which ones we can throw away because they seem to all be in a bottleneck situation. None of them are pulling away from the pack, are they? That's a good question, Mr. Black Eyes. I got to ruminate on that one. Thanks for that contribution too. It is Papa Jack. Get in there, Papa. How you doing tonight? Papa Jack, Papa, you forgot one. We got no sound.
Is that better?
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't hear you now.
No, I'm not talking. I was.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a good reason why, huh?
Well, I'm letting you have the whole floor, man, because I know you got some things to talk about that we got to hear. I want to hear all of it.
You want to hear all of it, man. Yeah. All right. Kyle, with this callous philosophy, this is crazy. I don't know if you heard about it, but he believes in beating up his players to get them stronger and then give them a week off. But I think that's just the wrong way to do it. You know, the thing is that this is the NFL. These guys are playing against big boys here, you know? We're playing against pros here. So when you beat up a body so much, your body gets fatigued. And
more susceptible to injury. Yep.
Exactly. And look what happened with Isaac Guerrero. His shoulder gets hurt. And when his shoulder got hurt, what's he do? He puts him back out there. Why? It's preseason. There's no reason to do that.
I didn't even know he was hurt. I found out after the game. I said, what? And you ran him to death in the first half.
Right. And then threw him back. I mean, the guy was like walking off the field like this, you know? They give him a cortisone shot and throw him back out there. Why? It's preseason. You already know what he has. You know, it's not like you're trying him out for the first time. So it's one of those, why? Remember, we're saying, why? Kyle, why on that?
I say that a lot for the last few years. There's always questions.
Because Kyle's an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense, Papa J, because you know what? We have a couple more running backs sitting back over there anyway. Let them in.
Yeah, let them try out. Dude, you got some rookies. You got some guys trying out for the team. Let them do it. You know, let them take the load. Don't beat up on Isaac Guerrero.
And you already know Isaac what he brings to the table. You don't know. Let those other guys in here.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. And another thing too is for JJ, I don't blame him for holding out because he knows that Kyle's just going to run him into the ground. And if he gets him hurt throughout the season or before the season, he gets stuck with that pain. He's not going to ever be able to get more money. So I don't blame JJ for holding out for that money. If I'm going to get my ass kicked in the season, I better get paid, especially in Kyle's system.
That applies to all football players anyway, you know, because they get one hit and they're done. So I understand why they complain about the money. I'm just saying, if you're going to bracket, I mean, JJ's role on this team, he's still a number 3, but he might be a number 2 now, probably. You know what? We could argue about that. Everybody could argue about whether he's a number 1, a 2, or a 3 at this point.
He's a number 3. But he can easily be a number 2 or a number 1 because the way that I'm just saying because CMC could get hurt, you know, or Robinson could get hurt just that quickly. He can be RB1,
right?
So you want to,
or Ricky Sitt. Yeah, because right now the pecking order would be BA would be number 1, Ricky number 2, number 3. I mean Robinson. JJ, what? I mean, I don't know.
Brian Robinson. I was talking about Brian Robinson, the new guy. He's a running
the one who, the guy that likes to drink and go jump in the car. But anyway, he's got to be in the top 3. So
yeah. So you never know. You gotta be conservative with your players. I know you got to toughen them up and. There's a place for that, and that's, you know, early in college. When you get to the big boy time, you know, slow it down a little bit for these guys, you know.
At least practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
And I
Lynch was
got
just saying
another one.
we want to get better, and because Lynch was crying out loud the other day, we could protect these guys. We just don't practice hard to do, but we want to get better. So I'm sitting there, John. You're talking out loud. You realize that, right? Yeah, Jesus,
right.
you're gonna kill those guys trying to make them better. Okay, there must be a better way to do this. But go ahead.
I got a player that nobody's talking about, and I don't know why nobody's talking about him. And I've been talking about him since we got him. Is Luke Farrell? Farrell stock went right up.
He's smooth, eh? He's got hands.
Yeah.
I thought the guy was the block.
Everybody was saying, yeah,
he's out here to block.
Exactly. Yeah, they said that he has no hands. Man, he's gonna be.
Hasn't dropped a pass yet. I've been watching, Bobby. Not dropped a pass yet. Not a one.
Yes, sir. He's going to be very detrimental this season coming up. And I'm really happy about Luke Farrell, not only as a blocker, but as a wide receiver, especially with this depleted wide receiving room. He's going to get more catches. And I see him as third down, the flat, because that boy just trucks over corners also, and he's going to get that yak
too.
Yeah, he does. He does. Jake Moody. Oh, my God. I was just hyping him up the other day. Isn't it crazy that he can make 55 yarders and plus, but he can't
60.
make 30 or less?
I
think it's insane.
Oh, it's not funny anymore. I used to chuckle a little bit about it, but now, Jake, come on, man.
Yeah. He's the epitome of NFL's Happy Gilmore. He can make the long shots, but his short game sucks. But I have a solution for that. I got a solution for that. All right. So, since he can only make 55 yarders, I say they snap the ball to Mac Jones. Mac Jones throws it to a wide receiver at the 55, so he can be the holder, and Moody can kick it from the 55, and we got extra points right there. Because obviously, but it cannot be Tariq Owens. That boy can't catch a COVID in China, man.
Wait. He made a catch yesterday, though, Pop. I mean, you see, you're just too entertaining.
Every can be right twice a day. Come on.
The clock. Pop, we're out of time. I mean, I'm loving it.
Can I say one last thing real quick?
Production's going to cut us off, Bob. Listen, can you bookmark that?
Okay.
Let me get back in here Tuesday, and let's continue.
Will do.
All right. Appreciate you, Pam, and you know this.
Take care, y'all.
You too, Papa J.
Much love.
Papa J's a guy. He's always got plenty of good material, but time constraints. I hate it. Anyway, hey, Steven.
What's up, Ronbo?
Steven, man, we're just sitting here looking at what's good. Yesterday a little bit. We went that yesterday. Actually, you didn't. Actually, we talked about something else.
No, I didn't get a chance to see the game. I was working, man.
That's right. You were working. See it. But now, cuts are coming up. And anything you want to chime in on that or anything else?
Okay. I like shitting on Moody like anyone else because it makes no sense.
I know.
He can, he can make 55 yarders and plus, but for some strange reason, when it comes to 30 hashes, he forgets how to kick. It's so weird. It's so weird. But the problem is that if we get rid of him, right, how are we going to replace him? Because his only replacement got hurt, which I think is so weird that he got hurt at practice. And I feel like
who gets hurt at practice?
Had to put a hit on that guy. Like, no, you're not going to replace me.
Yeah.
I know you're better than me. You're not going to replace me.
Yeah.
And he finds a way to hire someone to tweak that guy's back, and then end up releasing him, right? Am I wrong? Did they not release him?
No, they did, and actually, he was doing better than Jake. For kick, I think he was ahead of Jake in two different categories by at least one, as far as makes and misses versus misses.
He was ahead of Jake. So I mean, who are we going to have to replace him? Because
I'm sure there's somebody out there, Steven, because he ain't all that good. I mean, he can kick it a long way, but I bet I can get somebody more consistent.
Well, from what I saw today, because I saw highlights of the game, he can't even kick. What was it? He can't even do a proper kickoff.
No, that's when he set both Kyle and the special teams coach on fire.
So I'm trying to figure out what the hell we're going to do because we have our special teams coach, which is what we needed. We have good special teams players, which is what we were looking for. Our weakest link is our goddamn kicker, and we use him for everything. And
That's terrible.
it's like, how are we gonna move forward with our team if like Jake Moody still continues to shank left and right.
Oh.
I mean, is Robbie Gold still on the market? Can someone give him a phone call? Why has no one reached out to him?
I've not heard a word about him. I meant to go Google that yesterday to see what's Robbie doing? Is he just out of football?
Because that's what I want to know. Why did we let him go? And two, why hasn't anyone called him?
Mr. Black Ice was talking about special teams as well.
Money. I don't think I've ever seen him miss a field goal. Him and David Akers. I don't know if you remember David Akers.
No, I do. But you mentioned David Akers and who?
Kickers.
Who's the other name?
Robbie Gold.
Oh, Robbie, yeah.
Yeah, Robbie Gold and David Akers were money.
Never missed a playoff game. Not once.
Exactly. And David Akers, if I'm not mistaken, I think he holds the franchise record for the longest kick.
He's got to kick the ball. Well, yeah, because preseason doesn't count. Up until that 70-yarder we got last week or week before. But that was a preseason game, so they don't put that in the record book.
Yeah, I think he has the longest field goal kick in regular season. If I remember correctly, I think he did it against the Patriots.
Yeah. Was that the 61-yarder
or 70-yarder?
Oh, okay. It was in the 70s. Okay.
Yeah, it was in the 70s.
Okay. Well, you know what? Jake is. I'm sure the 49ers have probably ran out on him and told him, "Listen, Jake, we've gone as far as with you as we can. Our patience is wearing really thin. I don't want you to freak out or anything like that. But listen, you've got to do better." And I imagine they've already had that talk with Jake. Kyle still thinks he has faith. Kyle told everybody still has faith in him.
Well, you know what I want to know too? Whatever happened to that kicker from Indianapolis? What's his name? Oh man, the one who, like, when he got signed, his rookie signing bonus from Indianapolis, he bought a Lego Star Wars set. What's his name? He's a nerd. What's it?
I wish I
knew.
He's
the one with the glasses. What
fun.
happened to him?
I can't remember the Indy kicker.
NFL by storm. And Ronbo, the guy was accurate. My God! You know what? Hold on. The chat will know who I'm talking about.
Yes, guys, if you know who Steven's referring to, I know Justin Tucker, who decided to go down to Deshaun Watson route, is got a 10-week suspension. It's really fun. I guess the league is pretty much. I'm surprised they didn't drop him for the whole season, but Justin's probably been battling that for a while. He's had some problems kicking the ball last year. Justin Tucker, of all people, who never misses nothing. You know, what does that do to your Hall of Fame status? Justin was well on his way. What does that do?
He was, but you know what? You know what the fucked up part is that all those things were falsified. He wasn't even a part of it.
Justin Tucker?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. That's what happened. The case got dropped.
He's got 10 weeks now. He's out.
Oh, Blankenship. That's what it was. That's his name, Blankenship.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, Justin.
Yeah, he was such a good kicker for Indianapolis, and it's like
Blankenship.
No one knows what happened to him. But with Jake Moody, here's the weird part. In college, he was phenomenal. He was so accurate, never missed a single point out his entire college career. No matter what scenario he was in, he always made his shot. Now it's like, dude, what happened to you? You know, you feel like, and to be honest, I feel like there's more pressure in college ball than there is in NFL.
Yeah, there's more stands.
Even though there's more
the stands
eyes
are bigger.
watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stand. So it's like, you know, it's weird because it's like you think when you come out of college and you're going into the NFL, yeah, you're playing with a different breed, a different caliber of player. Yeah. But if you're rattled by the pressure,
you're in the wrong job.
To me, that sounds like a cop-out because it's like you look at college ball and people will literally die for college ball, man.
Steve,
not even joking. People will die for that team.
Steve, we got to stop though. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna see you Tuesday. And can we open up our Christmas presents in the middle of September? Oh, we're going to talk about in the beginning of September. No, we're not. Hey, in August. Christmas in August. Open a present.
End of August.
And do that thing like you do when you're a kid because you're ungrateful. You open up a package. Oh, Ma, what is it? I didn't want this. Steve, I see you.
Hey,
Steven's
check
got
this
2
out.
kids. He said, "Don't talk to me about this." We got to go though, Steve.
I'm gonna leave you with a quick little
Real quick.
little fun fact. We got 3 Robinsons on the team, man, and all of them are good.
Hey, that's right. That is a fun fact. All right, Steven.
Brian
you're not getting
Robinson.
cut. And
Yep,
running back
I'll
in
see
there.
you, man.
All right, fam. Good night, Steven.
Good night, Ronbo. Have a good night.
You too, fam. Thanks. And you too. Yo, Ellis. I can always tell when Ellis and the kids are doing something because Ellis is usually either immediate or he's tied up. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Is that it? All right, let's get him in here. Jalen. Hope he's got a better Wi-Fi setup this time or a better signal. Jalen?
Oh.
Here you are. Jalen still got that connection.
Ronbo?
Yeah.
Huh?
This is a little, well, right now it's okay. Let's see. Keep going. Jalen?
How's it going, Ronbo?
Jalen, I mean, I'm a little worried. I don't like this nervousness I'm feeling because I got to go a whole another 2 days. And I mean, you know, there's several people I do not want to see get cut, and I know Kyle's going to at least cut one of them or 2 of them. But, you know, I mean, otherwise, that's how it's going.
Kyle
What are you thinking?
Shanahan's a scary bastard, isn't he?
But you know, it's going to be, they got about 5 or 6 dudes making these decisions, so I don't know. Kyle might get overruled. I wish I don't know. We're going to find out, though.
Ronbo, who's our starting offensive line?
Okay, so I know what you're doing. Jalen's quizzing me because if I don't know their names, they can't be that good. Okay. You got Trent Williams on the left, of course. Ben Bartz, from what I understand, is going to be the starting left guard. In the middle, we got Jake, our favorite guy, Brindle, and right guard. It looks like Pony's going to be out, so Colby Connor's going to Colby Conley. What did I do? Did I mix that? Colby Connor is going to be filling in for Pony until he gets back. And then your favorite guy and mine, Big McKivitz, is at right tackle.
Ronbo, I want you to understand. Y'all ever seen those pictures where somebody's smiling but a tear's falling down their face? That's what just happened to me, Ronbo. That's what just happened to me. I was smiling this entire time as I slowly let about 5 tears fall from my eyes. That offensive line, right. Let me tell you something. You know what?
Go get somebody killed.
I refuse to let Kyle Shanahan and his shenanigans drive me insane. I've only been saying the same stuff for the last 4 seasons. So I'm not, Ronbo. I'm not going to do it. Life already hard enough. I'm not going to let the 49ers get my mind warped. So let's just hope that Brock can stay up and that our running back don't have to run, east and west to get yards.
Hey, but Jalen, you know what? One thing about these offensive lines, usually they're pretty good run blockers. They're just not worth a damn when it comes to pass rush. Ian, did I get that wrong? Connor Colby. Did I say Colby Connor? Those are the 2 names. Which one is that right? Anyway, they're pretty good at run blocking, like Colby is, but he needs some work on his pass protection. With Brock, if he gets rid of the ball, and he gets rid of the ball pretty fast, because the guys we got going out there are pretty fast getting in and out of routes. He may be okay. Because we can't afford for him to get hurt.
Ronbo, here's my thing. I'll take a bad run blocking I'll take a bad run blocking offensive lineman over a bad pass blocking offensive lineman any day of the week. Because you can just
run to the opposite side. If you got a bad offensive lineman, Ronbo,
Yeah.
but it's not really. I mean, guys are gonna rush it. Man, look, Kyle got to stop thinking that good run block is winning. Rombo, look at the Lions' offensive line. That line is made for the pass. Look at them guys. I mean,
That's true.
hey man, look, I'm not finna go insane saying the same stuff, Rombo. This
No,
man does
you're
not.
right. There's not.
This
When
man
you look at
does not
Detroit,
adjust.
you look at the Eagles. You don't see any team with a bad offensive line. They're usually in the playoffs.
Oh boy. Rombo, how did we lose to the Chiefs the first time? Jimmy Garoppolo getting the pocket flushed into his lap. How did we lose to the Rams in the NFC Championship? How did
Garoppolo
Brock
got
Purdy get
killed.
hurt?
He got
How
killed
did
twice. Yeah.
How did Brock Purdy get hurt against the Eagles?
Jalen
would think-
prepared a case. If
you
he's
would
going, if we're going to the court, boy, somebody's going to jail.
Chad, Faithful, you would think after all of these incidents involving offensive lines, damn, you would think you get the common sense to adjust the damn thing. Does he do it? No, he doesn't. I'm not about to go insane saying the same stuff, Rombo, but it is really getting annoying that this man is just constantly just going out here doing Rombo the Robert Saleh hire that's smoke and mirrors. I promise you. I promise you. He brought Saleh back to buy him another year. But hey, I'm glad he back. But hey, me personally, I don't know why he got rid of Wilkes. What was wrong with what Wilkes was doing, Rombo? Wilkes was the problem on why we lost that Super Bowl.
He was. You know what? Wilkes could have been a better. If Wilkes had brought his own people in and ran a complete Wilkes defense, it may have been different. But he came in. He was supposed to adopt the system we already had. I've never heard of that before. Wilkes. I mean, I used to have a lot of respect for what he did when he was with the Cardinals. He was with another team too. This dude can stop you. But no, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Wilkes.
Rombo. Similar to in 2018, Jimmy Garoppolo, and in 2022, Christian McCaffrey. Something always happens to where when Kyle Shanahan starts to get on the hot seat, he does something. He brings somebody in or drafts somebody for everybody to be like, oh, hold on now. Let's hold on. The 49ers, they might be on to something. It's all smoke and mirrors, though, Rombo. I'm telling you. The defense was never the problem on why we've been losing these big games. It's the offense. Bringing Robert Saleh back is not going to change that this man scored 10 points in the first half of the Super Bowl. Saleh's not going to change that. But hey, the defense was the problem.
Well, you know, when you're a coach, you got to pass that buck somewhere. By the way, I forgot about this. So 49 Brian reminds us Wilkes made the players mad. I do remember that. They were I don't know why exactly. I remember them being upset with Wilkes, but I didn't know exactly why. I forgot that. But you can't have that. If there's mutiny in the bounty, you know, you got the captain's got to be thrown overboard. That's going to happen every time. Especially in the NBA. My God. I mean, how many coaches has LeBron James fired?
Oh,
even Kobe didn't get rid of that many coaches. But, you know, it's you got to have harmony in the locker room. So,
Ronbo, yeah. I mean, who's our offensive coordinator? Did we get a new offensive coordinator, or is it Kyle just calling the plays again?
You know, I think Kubiak is supposedly. We don't have a traditional offensive coordinator. He's just over there.
That's the problem. That's the problem, Ronbo. The man needs to try to be a head coach and stop trying to be. Hey, okay. Like I said, Ronbo, until I see a ring, Sirianni is the second best coach in the NFL.
Now don't start with being Sirianni. Jalen.
Stop. He's the second best head coach in the NFC.
Man,
Hey, Ronbo. What, Ronbo? 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 ring. What? I mean.
I can go along.
Like, what are we talking about?
I can go along with that, but I can't give Sirianni all the credit on that because Sirianni's just around there managing everybody. He's not running out there X's and O's. He's not showing people.
He brought those guys in.
I give him credit for hiring the right people to get the job done, though. I will give him credit for that, but he ain't doing it.
Ronbo, the head coach's job is not just X's and O's. It's practices. It's tradition. It's who's going to be out on the field. It's not just who calls the plays.
I know you convinced that, but I do not like Sirianni.
Man, I didn't say play caller. I said head coach, Ronbo. Look at Ronbo. Look at the team he's put together. Look at how the guys play for him. You know what?
I'm ready to argue with you about that, but we're going to run out of time.
I'm not wrong, Ronbo.
Jay, I'm gonna give you. You gotta go. I gotta go. We gotta go. I'm gonna see you Tuesday. And Janet, don't talk to me about Sirianni. That really. Are you ready?
What's wrong with me like that?
Wills got everybody mad because they put Nick Bosa out of position. That's why he got mad. That's why players are mad at him. He was putting players out of position.
All right, we gotta go. Jalen, I'll see you Tuesday. Thanks, Stephen. All right, Tony ATL.
Jalen, Ronbo, what's up? I came in your chat late yesterday because I was on a lot of Falcons media stations, but man, y'all being so hard on Jake Moody, Ronbo.
You think so? Really? Are you serious? You're not serious. You playing? Jake. I vowed the week before last week. I said I was gonna stop being mean to Jake, and what did he do? He came right around and made me mad again. He's that dude that it's frightening, Tony. We got to rely upon him.
Yeah, I saw your replay game because I didn't get to see you because I'm not on the West Coast, but I was watching the replay while I was listening to your show. And man, he missed that extra point. He seems like he misses all his field goals and extra points the same way.
Right?
Wide
right. Sometimes to the left, but usually wide right. 2 out of 3 for Jake is as much as you're going to get from him. And then Tony, he kicked on a kickoff. He kicked it out of bounds. How many kickers have kicked the ball out of bounds this year? Jake. Is there any? Oh my God. There's no depth.
Ronbo, you know what though? I'm gonna say this as a hard football moving decision. If y'all gonna get rid of him, do it now. You got this week in between the season. Do it now and just get it over with and move on. Not during the season.
I agree. Because it disrupts the team. We need, and the kicker and the guys who he works with, the long snapper, the holder, they need to develop a rhythm. So yeah. So,
your backup offensive lineman, who are you keeping? Do you know?
It's the second time I've been asked this question. I feel ignorant about this. I don't know. You know what? They're not a big part of the conversation this year other than hate. I know some of their names. I've seen Pleasance out there. I've seen Connor. I don't know if he's Kobe Connor or Connor Kobe. He's got to be Kobe. Anyway, Pooney's out there. No, Pooney's going to be out for a while. I don't know. Tony, I really don't know about offensive line. I hope Kyle does. My God.
Hey, Ronbo, that kid y'all drafted was y'all's second, 5th round pick, safety Marcus Siegel. I remember seeing him play at Kansas State. Is he number 36 for you guys?
Don't ask me. Yesterday, I was the one asking people who's number 45. I just found out Nick Martin. I'm not used to numbers yet. Nick Martin was out there just having a day. And I kept, every time I looked up.
He sure was.
I said, God, who is 45? What's 45? It was a turnaround. What is it? Who are you? Bubble. It's Nick Martin. Oh!
Making plays, making tackles. Then y'all kick off making tackles on special teams. I'm like, what the heck? That's Nick Martin again.
Dude was all over the field making plays. And like you say, even on special teams, Nick's out there dropping people. This dude, man. Oh. Yeah, Nick's...
And, Terrell Owens' son made a play. Nice hands. That was a hard catch he made.
And he had to go up to get it, didn't he? He had to climb the ladder.
Yes, he
did. That was a good catch. But Papa J's not a fan.
Now, will you keep him on the 53?
No. I mean, our wide receiver room is just, the cup runneth over. I didn't realize how many guys we got. It is just overflowing. So I don't know how they're going to make decisions on this.
I think I should keep Robbie Chosen.
I do too. I said that yesterday.
He seems hungrier than he's ever been in a long time, and he's catching everything. That one catch, Ronbo, when he got jacked up, he held onto the ball.
I know, right? That was a good catch. And Robbie doesn't look like he's that big of a dude, but apparently he's kind of strong. He's one of them wiry dudes, I guess. But yeah, Robbie Chosen needs to play for his speed.
Wiry with speed.
Yeah, speed and experience. Robbie there's nothing he hasn't seen in the NFL, and that's valuable. So,
because you guys basically, what the Niners need is just guys to stay on the field and be on the field. You stay on the field, you be on the field, you're all right.
Man, I don't know about any other team in the league that doesn't apply to more than it does the 49ers. We just can't keep enough guys out there. Well, last year I think we had different teams out there every week. But why? Because guys were laid up and they had to be replaced. You can't win like that. Oh. I hope that's not the case.
And Ronbo, that Jake Tungus that y'all got out of Cal, I think he should be y'all's third tight end.
Yeah, Smooth said we're going to carry 3. I'm not sure where he's getting that from. Yeah. Well, I think we usually carry 3, don't we? I'm not sure.
We carry 3.
That's kind of normal. You need 3.
Yeah, y'all already waived Ross Dwelly, who was with us last year. He was with y'all's first, then came to us, and then went back to y'all. Y'all waived him earlier last week.
Yeah, Robbie. I guess Dwelly's time is probably up, I guess, because he can't land anywhere where he stayed with us for a long time, though. Ross must have been with us about 5 or 6 years easily. Didn't he? I think he maybe came in with Shanahan. No, he got cut the first year. The second year he made the team and stayed, yeah. So, yeah. What do you guys look like now? Who are you looking forward to keeping or whatever?
Well, we cut 12 people yesterday.
12 yesterday?
And the only surprise on that list, which I didn't see it coming, was the Aaron Fox defensive end, 3-4 defensive end that we signed in free agency from the Chargers. A 9-year veteran. We cut him. I thought he was possibly going to be the second string defensive end, but they released him yesterday.
Because of his age.
I don't know. We signed him to a 1-year, $3 million deal, but he was with the Chargers.
Probably no guarantee.
He's been with a couple teams, and I thought he was going to be a nice rotational piece, but I guess he didn't impress the coaches enough. He didn't do nothing against Dallas. Well, he started that game, played most of the game.
Well, who else you like out there? I mean, is there reason to believe you'll be okay?
My boy that I told you about, the San Jose kid, Nick Nash.
Yeah.
He had in the second preseason game, I was pissed off. He only had 1 target. The first preseason game, 3 receptions, 45 yards. This past Friday, 6 receptions, 87 yards. I think he's going to make the team.
Sounds like he should.
I think he should play. He could be out 3 or 4, but the Falcons got a pecking order. Nick Nash can ball, Ronbo. He just ball. He moves the chains. He can go deep. We had him in a fade in the corner, but the quarterback threw the ball too high.
See that? I've always hated that play because it relies on perfection. The guy's got to run exactly the right depth. The quarterback has to put exactly the right amount of touch. The defender has every chance in the world to make that play on against that play. So I've always hated the fade. Some guys run it, though.
I'd rather him throw a slant. That way you can beat the guy inside.
Unless you're throwing I can throw that play to Megatron, but he's one of the only guys in the league I think I'd be feeling good about to throw that ball because you ain't beating him doing nothing. Megatron was a beast. It's too bad he could have been a Hall of Famer if he wasn't in Detroit. That's a crying shame.
Yeah, Nick Nash balled. So far, I guess he led all the receivers, 9 receptions, 142 yards in preseason. So I think that's enough to make the team.
Yeah.
At that 5th or 6th spot.
I mean, what else has he got to do? That should be. I mean, who else is beating that? So.
Well, nobody else beat that, but we had this other kid, Chris. I forgot his last name, but he dropped some passes in Dallas last week.
Oh, yeah.
He the one that caught that 50-yard touchdown against Tennessee. Yeah, but he keeps dropping. He made the team last year, but he drops passes every now and then.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. We got to go, Tony. But yeah, this is the time you got to make them catches. Tony, I'll be back Tuesday, and as you know, your cut's gonna be made, my cut's gonna be made. We're gonna all cut together.
and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers cut safety Shiloh Sanders.
He's out there fighting.
He got thrown out the game for throwing a punch, and I'm sick of social media getting up talking they throwing him out. They cut him because he's Sanders' son. Some said they cut him because he's black. No, if that incident hadn't happened, he wasn't gonna make it.
I know. Sorry, we got to go. Production go get us. Let me see. I tell you what, I'm looking for you Tuesday, and you're right about Sanders. All right, Tony, have a great night. Appreciate
I'll see you Tuesday at Texas Boy. Get ready for a 4 and 12, 13 season. Ronbo, I'll see you Tuesday.
Night, Tony. This, Ellis, are you there? Yeah, it's strike 3. Ellis is not coming. He'd have been here by now. Anybody else? Yeah. Well, it's a big show. Actually, I communicated with Fish, the Big Show the other day. He's not going to see us for a few weeks. I don't know what he's doing. He didn't get to details about that, but he is tied up with something that's pretty much. Cause Big Show ain't scared of nobody. He just hasn't had a chance to get around to us. He'll be in later. Anyway, fam, appreciate you. Thanks for the contributions, fam. Thank you. And please, subscribe before you leave. I'm a BFF, Remember, baby. See you Tuesday. Let us see what is going to happen with the cut. And Trey, white chocolate, I want you starting to get closer to the top of that rim bar. Slam dunk it. Opens up all 8 sinus cavities.